Yeah, it's hands down like the jump up between there is no jump like this expectations.
It either crescendo last
I don't do a whole lot of homework stuff, but I did something.
I've been shaving with shaving soap and a brush, and then I use shave up. Afterwards, I use shave up.
Is this thing on? Is it alright? Alright. Hey, Green Bell! Alright, new deal. I don't know who's in charge here, other than the spirit of socialism. We are all in charge. We have no bosses in Greenbelt. So I'm just going to start the show. Thanks for coming out to check out some Rock Creek Revival Bluegrass, and they're good friends of mine. My name is Phillips. I haven't been back in this joint in a long time, but all the music that I make is collectively called Stripmall Ballads, and I'm going to play just a little bit here to warm up the evening for my friends. Country and lonesome hill, I crowed by day and at night, a whippoorwill. I used to live in the country and lonesome hill, I crowed by day and at night, a whippoorwill. Oh, I've been, but I ain't gonna be satisfied. Said to the rooster, you don't come around, mama too. In my mind I got a dirty picture of you. Oh, I'm satisfied to go to. In my mind a dirty picture of you. Oh, I've been, but I ain't gonna be satisfied. I used to live in the country in a lonesome hill. I crowed by day and at night at whippoorwill. Oh, I used to live in the country in a lonesome hill. Crowed by day and at night at whippoorwill. Well, I done been, but I ain't gonna be satisfied. But I'm gonna satisfied. Oh, thank you so much, Bingo. I love you very much, Maryland. It's 2004, 2005. I was trying to think the first time I played out here in a band called the Shiftless Rounders, and the stage used to be up in the front there, and it's always a good time. So it's happy to be back. Happy to be back. I'm going to move slightly into my sad, depressing portion of the evening. Normally it's going to be for the next 4, 5, 7 shows, but it's a song I wrote right in the before times, and I hope you like it. I won't talk too much about it because it'll tell you enough. I'll say enough. It's called 2 for 1. 2 for 1. In the broke down ambulance lives the woman who used to dance. By the side of the road you could take a chance, maybe end up her old man. There in the satellite parking lot, we slept between semi-trucks. Cracked the window, checked the lock. When the graveyard shift stops, we drive away. 2 for 1, me and 3. Why don't strangers come talk to me? Come on, people, let's have some fun. You and me could be this 2 for 1. We passed a highway sign, said resurrection by design. Well, we was over at Ridgeline, and we was down in the coal mine till it closed. 2 for 1, 365. It's getting hard to keep the dream alive, but as long as the engine still runs, you and me could be this 2 for 1. Oh, you and me could be this so 2 for 1. It's been so long, every year took a mile of road to tie you down here. I could see my breath disappear, and she made herself perfectly clear that I knew. 2 for 1, midnight till noon. I hope everybody comes back real soon, 'cause we ain't finished, we ain't even begun. And you and me could be this 2 for 1. Oh, you and me could be this whole 2 for 1. Oh, you and me could be this whole 2 for 1. Very kind. Very kind. Thank you very much. I put a record out. What's the date today? We missed the anniversary. I put a record out in February of 2020, and it was called Distant. And I didn't know at the time, of course, how apropos that title was here. But we just celebrated a nice 2 years of pandemic release with the record, and it won itself a Whammy for the best folk album of 2021. Thank you. And there was so much other wonderful bands and musicians involved in that process, so it was a real honor for me. And then to celebrate, we decided that we'd be really cutting edge and release it on tape, because we realized we still had a couple of CDs that no one was buying. So we figured if no one's buying CDs, maybe they'll buy cassettes. So, all that is to say, this is a song from the record called Distant. This is about maybe living with regret. I don't know. This song, I've been playing it for years. It's finally starting to reveal itself here, but I sure love playing it. It's a waltz for y'all. It's called Juice and Sage. My soap smells of juice and sage. You should go to see her. My soap smells of juice and sage. I'll find my way home on my own. Your boots smell of polish and sweat, and you should go to see her. Maybe we walked for too long a time. I'll find my way home on my own. And no one should assume a path or a gate, or forfeit their freedom for love's kiss. You led the way, yes, but I followed you, yes. Nobody's fault but my own. And I'll lodge myself in a very dark cave with walls made of sharp obsidian. My skin it will roughen, I will grow, and no one will come to see me. My soap smells of juice and sage, and you should go on to see her. My soap smells of juice and sage. I will find my way home on my own. Oh, I'll find my way home on my own. Oh, I'm gonna find my way home on my own. Oh, thank you very much. I think my earliest memory of really connecting with music would have been seeing a James Taylor concert from the BBC from like the 1970s or something that was on VH1 really late at night one night, and I must have been 13 years old, and for some reason it was amazing. It was an amazing performance, and there was this guy with long hair playing guitar, writing songs. I was like, that's exactly what I want to try to do.
He was amazing.
Oh my
He
God.
still is.
Oh, James Taylor's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's a huge inspiration for me, just writing my own songs, you know, and trying to, you know, express your life as a songwriter. One of the lovely things, start over. One of the things that I always love about coming to here is to Greenbelt is the architecture. It's so inspiring, and not everywhere I go to play is the architecture so inspiring. So I don't have many songs about architecture, but there is one that was on the first Stripmall Ballads record since Jimmy died, so I'd like to play that for you here. It's called Made of Stone. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling? All right. Good. Well, these old buildings, they're gonna crumble. You can lay them down in a pile. Oh, these bricks and these tiles may surrender, and it's well worth your while to remember. All God's creatures got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. Crazy Charlie stood and waited, and his face then drifted as we carried all the guitars and we banged on the loading doors too hard. And all God's creatures got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. Then the matron came to greet us like a statue was her style, and she scowled through the halls of the old tomb, and we followed her down to the day room. And all God's creatures got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. There were 3 souls hanging by the stairwell, lacking tickets but waiting for some train. One was watching us through tears, one was tugging on her ears, one was drooling from her chin down through her sneakers. All God's creatures got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. Well, we were playing for the union, we were singing for 20 cents a mile, and the people, they started moving across the hardwood, and Charlie pulled his harp out and blew it real good. Now he's swaying by them speakers 'cause it makes him feel good. You can play one more song, he said, if I can play along. We played all God's creatures, got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. All God's creatures got buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. All God's creatures, buildings of their own, but these things are never made of stone. Oh, thank you very much, Lee. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to quickly switch over and grab my banjo here and really start christening the stage for the banjo onslaught that is about to befall all of us. Let's see. Let's see what this old banjo here feels like being in tune tonight. Well, so far so good. Can you hear that banjo? Okay. Got no honey, baby, now. Got no sugar, baby, now. Got no honey, baby, now. Thank you guys. Lovely. Thank you so much. I mean, most of you don't know me, so all of these songs are brand new, and I could tell you anything about them, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's very interesting." But I've been writing songs with a guy for a long time now. His name's Paul Lippens, and he's a musician and a poet out in Michigan, and a wonderful writer. And any which kind of way that you could write songs with somebody, we've written lots of songs together. And sometimes he sends me just bunches and bunches of lyrics, and that's the case with this one here. So it's called Los Angeles. 9 degrees from the lake to Windsor. I can't afford the gasoline, so plug in the space heater. I had a plan today to show someone my drawings. I talked with her assistant, but she would not let me meet her. Can we run away in secret, pretty please? Can we run away to Los Angeles? Can we run away? Will you leave him? Can we run away to Los Angeles? Los Angeles. The paper said today the plant is gonna close. If them jobs ain't heading south, and they're going nowhere's fast. I don't need your respect. Yesterday can be my past. I might not be your first love, but I'm better than your last. Can we run away in secret, pretty please? Can we run away to Los Angeles? Can we run away? Will you leave him? You know well, it's our baby on the way. And I want a chance to make things right. That's all I'm gonna say. You know well, he will never let us be in between the two of us. I know you want me. Can we run away in secret, pretty please? Can we run away to Los Angeles? Can we run away? Will you leave him? Can we run away to Los Angeles? Los Angeles. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all, Greenbelt. Appreciate you, New Deal. All right. I'll tell you that for me, my doorway to music was through playing the guitar. And playing the guitar gave me this perfect outlet for myself, my energy, my nervous energy, my creative energy, my anxious energy, all of that it could come out through the guitar. And when you're able to externalize things like that through music, through an instrument, it allows oneself, it allows me to see yourself in a more full way, more self-realized or self-actualized through the creation of, playing music. So that's every day. That's never gone away. That's what it is all the time. I'm gonna burn one more number here for you. And then we're all in for a real special night and a real wonderful treat for a Friday with Rock Creek Revival. So tip the servers, get your beverages, get ready, get comfortable. It's gonna be a really fun night. Again, my name is Phillips, and all these songs are under the umbrella of Stripmall Ballads, and all that stuff is on your phone. I'm in your phone. Let's play a little more on the ground for fun. Thank you guys so very much for coming out tonight, supporting live music in this time. It's been a real pleasure and honor. I hope to see you again I was a mole in the ground. Kimpy wants a $9 shawl. My Kimpy wants a $9 shawl. I get home over the hill with a $40 bill. It's baby, where you been so long? I've been in the pen so long. I've been in the pen so long. Well, I've been in the pen with them rough and rowdy men, and baby, you know that's where I've been. And I don't like a railroad man. No, I don't like no railroad man. A railroad man will kill you when he can, and he'll drink drink up all your blood like wine. Make me wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I was a mole in the ground. I would root that mountain down. I wish I had a mole in the ground. Darling, let your hair roll down. Darling, let your hair roll down. Let it roll on down and fall to the ground. Oh, baby, let your hair roll down. Make me wish I was a mole in the ground. Oh, I wish I was a mole in the ground. I was a mole in the ground. I'd root that mountain down. Wish I was a mole in the ground. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you. It's really touching. You realize, though, I've got nowhere to go up from there. I'm gonna try to we'll just try to stay there. Pretend like none of this happened here. I sure appreciate you. Back to my friend Paulie. Sometimes I'll relay stories of things and he'll send me reams of lyrics and we'll tweak them together and stuff. But there's one time back in 2008, I did a solo tour across Canada on by bus and by bumming rides, and it was this really fun time in my life, and I didn't even take an instrument with me. I just showed up to the gigs and I was like, someone has a guitar, someone has a banjo. It was great, man. And then I was getting ready to go from Ottawa into Toronto, and I was at the Greyhound station, and everything got shut down because some guy on that line had gone insane on one of the Greyhound buses and had taken out this giant knife and had started hacking away at people and stuff. And that was the last time I really toured with Greyhound. It's a stark reminder. This song celebrates the people you sometimes sit next to and you wonder about them. It's called What You Got in Your Suitcase, Dave. What you got in your suitcase, Dave? Got clean clothes and aftershave. Is there anything left for you to save? What you got in your suitcase, Dave? What you got in your suitcase, Dave? Got a little pill that makes you brave. Picture of the one that got away. What you got in your suitcase, Dave?
still was king, tied to rock and roll like a yo-yo string? Did he die on the throne or in the ring? Remember when Elvis still was king? Remember when you was a rolling stone? You chewed the meat down to the bone. You didn't have a town you could call your own. Remember when you was a rolling stone? Maybe you're climbing Jacob's ladder. Reflections are scattered out on the wind. Maybe your dreams have all been shattered. Does it really matter the shape you're in? Suitcase, Dave, words of a prophet or a poor man's rage? Are you carrying the dirt from your best friend's grave? What you got in your suitcase, Dave? 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 Thank you very much, New Deal. I appreciate it.
Dude, you're so good. That was awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
dude, that was really good.
Thank you, man. I
You're
appreciate you.
you're an incredible singer. You just need a better manager. I'm just kidding. I love being good.
My favorite type of audience to perform for is the next one.
Please be generous. All right, without further ado, we're really excited and want everybody to give a warm New Deal Cafe welcome to Rock Creek Revival. Thank you.
Just wears you down. Day after day, this heart of a pound. Can't keep a dollar, can't make a friend. Don't know when I'll be content again till I can see those western skies. Sunshine on Yoken Plain, blue sky across mountain range. When I'm free, that's where I'll be. Precious jewels so hard to find. Said some things that I take back now. Maybe I'll get a second day. Roadblocks at every turn. Nobody even looks my way. Don't know how to make my getaway. As I walk along these rusty tracks, I sit alone out on the bed, marking time till I get out of here so I can see those western skies. Sunshine on the open plain, blue sky across mountain range. When I'm free, that's where I'll be. When I'm free, that's where I'll be. Somebody played that. Just to point out, we don't have any merch. Sean's wearing the only shirt that we've ever made. But Phillips over here, he's got some real cool shirts and t-shirts and cassettes and CDs. We do pre-orders, so if you get your pre-orders in now, they're going off the shelves real fast. U.S. mail. Just need a deposit. That's all we need is a deposit from it. We're going to do one by a guy named Pappy. This one's called Back to the Basics. It's got some good life lessons in it. So. Back to the basics you should go. Find out what is ailing you. Every trial takes its toll. Back to the basics you should go. When you were younger and you had some peace of mind, had no worries, no troubles to find. Now that you're older, honey, it is plain to see. Trouble in this life won't let you be. Back to the basics you should go. Find out what is ailing you. Every trial takes its toll. Take it back to the basics you should go. Go ahead, Madeline. Bills to be paid. Just keep stacking higher and higher each day. And if I had a castle, when I'd rather have a home. Build a little garden, never roam. Back to the basics you should go. Gonna find out what is ailing you. Every trial takes its toll. Take it back to the basics you should go. All right, go ahead and preach, Sean.
number here. A banjo instrumental written by Andrew Janosek. It says brought to you by Andrew Janosek.
Yeah, this is an original one. I'm a farmer and I used to mow a lot of grass at golf courses, so a lot of time on a tractor to think about writing songs. So this is what comes out. One, two, three, four.
Number by me and Sean here. It's called Blue Collar Dreams.
Sing it, pretty boys.
You know what I'm talking about?
One, two, three.